guess makes me a criminal. To help my criminal activities, I acquired a number of transparent television cameras, which are the size of a dime. When placed against the surface, the cameras morph with the background, making them almost impossible to detect. I wanted to plant the cameras which send out a pulse that can be received up to 10 miles away in hotel rooms, fitting rooms, and business rooms in order to record people having sex. I wanted to sell the recordings to the porn industry. I figured I could make millions of dollars. All that changed when I recorded a crime against 2 innocent Americans by their own government. You are about to view this crime. I placed a camera in the government hospital storage room. It was a room that some workers in the hospital told me that people were going there to have sex. I found out differently with shock and horror. If there is a God, please forgive me for my sins through this act of penance. I present to the American people, America, when you view this footage, I will probably be dead. God bless you, America. God bless you.
It's Mike, right? How you doing, Mike?
Yeah, how you doing? How am I doing?
Yeah.
How do you think I'm doing?
I don't know.
I haven't even been able to make a phone call, Doc.
Oh, come on, Mike.
Could
Are
I
you
make?
serious?
Could I make
they
my?
haven't given you a phone call?
No. No
Oh,
phone
come
call.
on. This is ridiculous.
No habeas corpus.
Mike.
I need to talk to someone.
Mike, I'm here to answer your questions and to help you sort things out. I promise you. I promise you. You can trust me, Mike. I'm the psychiatrist.
Trust you? You want me to trust you? Why should I fucking trust you? I just met you. I wake up out of a coma. You're not a psychiatrist. You're a puppet boy for the feds. You're a modern-day witch doctor.
Mike!
You're a pseudoscientist, okay? And I want my fucking phone call. I don't want to talk to a doctor. I want to talk to a lawyer.
I can tell you. This guy's funny. They shouldn't have you in here. They should have you on Saturday night. They shouldn't have you.
Doc, I really need to make a phone
No,
call.
you're doing good. Don't worry about it. Because, listen, the crimes you have committed do not match the punishment you are receiving. I swear it. I'm going to get you out of
Am
here.
I a political prisoner?
I'm going to get you a phone call.
Am I a political prisoner? Or am I an American fucking civilian
Mike,
with rights guaranteed under the Constitution of the United States?
I'm going to get you a phone call. I'm going to go to my car.
When?
I couldn't bring my cell phone in here. You're in the basement of a military hospital.
Oh, I see. So the jarheads, they cordoned off the fucking door and they wouldn't let you come in with the phone.
Of course not. They think that you're a terrorist.
When can I make the call, Doc?
I'm telling you. Okay, Mike? So I am going to help you get through this. The thing that is interesting about why you are here is the medications you were on. Did you know that you were in a catatonic state?
No, I did not know. I didn't
Friday
know
night?
till today.
Who got you off the meds? Me. Okay, so you can trust me, Mike. You can trust me. I'm going to get you out of here. Okay? And when I get you out of here, what's your favorite food, baby?
Chicken.
Chicken? I'm going to make you a chicken dinner. Okay? I'm going to get the cell phone. I promise. I just need to get to the bottom of this. Because I don't know why you're here. Okay? I just got you off the meds.
Man, you're not a fucking doctor. What is this shit? You got tape on your fucking glasses. What? You're a psychiatrist and you can't afford a new pair of glasses?
You want to
Who
know?
are you?
I'll tell you a story, man. I'll tell you a story.
How'd this
I'll tell you
happen?
one story. I'll tell you one story. It was the Kentucky Derby, 7th horse, 7th race. I went to the OTB, okay? I went to the OTB, and I made a bet. I placed a bet on the 7 horse. Went back, started watching the TV, switched over to the 9 horse, right? So I drove back, made the switch. So when I go back home, the 7 horse is running off the street. I took my freaking glasses and I threw them at the TV set. And I broke it. Now I gotta wear tape on my glasses. Okay, now let's get to the bottom of this record. I need to get some information from you, Mike.
How about a
I
smoke,
really do.
Doc? Do you smoke?
Yeah, well, you know, that's interesting that you brought that up. Because I got an idea. What? Just to cool you out, we're gonna smoke a cigarette. Okay? I promise.
You got cigarettes? You brought cigarettes in here?
I got one. Let me see if I got another.
Here's something else, Doc.
I got another. I got another. I got him. I got him. I got another. Okay, now. You gotta be careful. You only got 5 minutes. You only got 5 minutes, so we gotta smoke this thing. Okay.
They don't provide ashtrays in this place,
I
do you?
got the ashtray.
You gotta watch out, Doc. They might revoke your license for this.
No, don't you worry about it, okay? Don't you worry about it. I got this thing under control. I got it under control, Doc. And I'm not paranoid, Mike, okay? It's just, we gotta be very
Yeah,
careful.
this isn't a prison. This is how you smoke in prison. This isn't a hospital.
We gotta be careful. It's illegal to do it. You're in the basement of a
I'm telling you,
military
they're
hospital.
gonna revoke your license for this, Doc.
Don't worry about that. It's Monday, July 16th, 07, Mike. Monday, July 16th, 07. Monday, July 16th, 2007.
That's today's date?
Monday, July 16th, 2007.
Okay. So three months I've been in here.
Yeah. You gotta be careful because we're not supposed to be smoking in here, you know what I mean?
You got a light, Doc?
Yeah,
You gotta
all
wait.
right. But you're in the basement of a military hospital. You're not supposed to be smoking stuff. Here you go. Just build some trust.
So how are the socks doing, huh?
The Sox, they're in first place. They got
Yeah?
a decent lead. Yes, they're in first place. They have a
Well,
decent
this whole
lead.
thing happened, the season had just started,
Yeah.
and everybody was excited about Dice Game. Now, what do you think of these new anti-smoking laws, Doc? With the placards giving out the 800 number to rat out your friend
Well, I
for
gotta tell
smoking
you,
in English and Spanish.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Are you a history
And
fan?
I'm very, very disappointed.
Are you a history fan, Doc?
No. Are you?
You familiar with Chairman Mao's Cultural Revolution?
No, I'm not.
The totalitarian tactic of encouraging citizens to rat out their neighbor.
You got 5 minutes to smoke this cigarette.
Oh, my neighbor tell funny about Chairman Mao. I call police. Next day, they arrest his friend. They come up, they never see him again. This is what we're coming to. See, it's not the big laws that get us, 1 or 2 or 3 big laws. It's the little laws. Thousands of little laws. Don't step on the crack or you'll break your mother's back. Don't step on the line or you'll break your mother's spine.
You're right, Mike. You're right. That's why I
Think
gave
so?
you. That's why I'm building trust here.
So you agreeing with me?
Yes, that's why I'm building trust. I'm gonna give you a phone call. I'm gonna get you out of here by midnight.
Glenn, you keep saying this.
Well, I gotta buy time. They're upstairs. I don't-
You're gonna get me out by
They're
midnight
upstairs.
tonight.
They don't know who you are, Mike.
I'm gonna believe that.
They don't know who you are, and they've got you on Haldol. I get you off Haldol. I come in here and I'm elaborating
Haldol?
on this interview.
Haldol? Who put me on Haldol? I've never touched the shit in my life.
You were in a state of catatonia. You were in a catatonic state, Mike. You were like a zombie. You were a zombie. I had to convince this nurse to sign over the situation to me. Okay, Mike. It says here that you served in the Army. Could you tell me about that? Can you elaborate on
Army
that?
Corps of Engineers.
Yeah, it must have been
We can
tough.
build a bridge in 5
It was
hours.
tough, huh? That was
No,
tough.
it wasn't. It was easy. We're up at 4:30.
Basic training. What about
Well, you're
that?
still scratching your ass, Doc, putting your glasses on. We've already conquered the world.
Yeah, how was basic training?
That was basic training.
Yeah.
Most fun I've had in my life.
What'd you guys do? What kind of stuff did you do? I heard they toned it down.
Push-ups,
Now.
sit-ups,
How many?
16-count manual, you name it.
Yeah? Well, it's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to speak to an Army liaison, by the way, as a veteran.
Oh, I'm just repeating to you, Mike, that we have made a deal here that I was going to let you use
I
the
know
cell
we made a
phone.
deal, and listen, am I an American fucking civilian or a political prisoner?
Mike, I'm one of the good guys. I work for the hospital. I don't work for the federal government.
This country
I don't.
should award me medals for serving during wartime,
Mhm.
instead of kidnapping me and holding me in this fucking shithole against my will.
Well, I'm working
Without,
on that.
how about my lawyer? How about my lawyer? Have I talked to a lawyer? This is fucking bullshit, Doc, and you know it.
I'm just buying
Bullshit.
time for you, Mike. That's all. I mean, I'm trying to get you out of here at midnight.
Don't you have a code of ethics in your profession?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do, and I'm following that code by getting you off the meds, so I can talk to you.
Talk. Oh, I hear a lot of talk, but I don't see any proof in the pudding. Where is it?
Oh, did you murder or rape anybody?
No, what the fuck? Who told you that? What do you got in that file? Doesn't it tell you why I'm here? What good is this file if it doesn't tell you why I'm here? You're asking me why I'm here.
I don't know why you're here.
Well, of course I didn't rape or murder anyone.
That's what we're trying to find out.
I've committed a few misdemeanor crimes in my past, served my debt to society. There's absolutely no reason why they should be holding me here. None.
Any more? Anything more?
I don't know, Doc.
You don't know?
I don't know. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. The cigarettes relaxing me. I feel a little better, but you gotta give me something here, something besides empty promises, please. Can you help me, Doc? You're the only person I've got right now. The only person I've got. Just help me out, please. What can you do for me?
I got you off the meds.
Can you get the phone in here? Can you get the cell phone,
I
please?
told you I'd give you the phone. I told you I would give you the phone. But Mike, this might be the last cigarette you ever smoke. What can you tell me about Code 89? Okay? Because I think you know that's why you're here. Because the nurse told me that you were screaming Code 89 for 3 nights straight. In your dreams or in your nightmares. I don't know which. They don't know who you are. They think you're a terrorist. Okay? We're in the building of the federal government. You're in the basement of a military
Code 89?
institution.
Code 89? That's Army shit, Doc. That's Army talk.
Yeah?
What do you know about Code 89? Why are you asking me this? Were you in the Army?
I think you
Were
know,
you in the Army, Doc?
I think you know what I know. But I'm trying to figure out how much you know, Mike, because they're going to kill
That's
you.
Army talk.
They're going to kill you.
Code 89. Huh.
Do you understand me?
Why would you know about Code 89?
I already know about Code 89. I want to know.
No, you want to know what I know about Code 89.
That's right. That's right.
You already know about Code 89.
You bet I do.
But you want to know the extent of my knowledge of Code 89.
Of course I do. And they're going to kill you.
You blew it, Doc. You had my trust, you just lost it. All right, you lost my trust. You're a puppet boy for the feds.
I'm one of the good guys, Mike. I'm one of the good guys. Okay, now what can you tell me about immigration? I mean, you're going on and on about the government. What can you tell me about that? Because it's in the
We've got to
file.
close the borders.
It's in the
We've
file
got to close the
on
borders.
these nights that
And
not
while we're
only...
at it, why don't we invade Mexico and make it the 51st state? We're an empire. Empires expand. It's natural.
Mhm. Okay. Right now, I'm just trying to let you know that it's in the file, not only the charges, but why they called. They called because you, at this sports bar, you were talking about things about the government and stuff, and that's what we're
Exercising my right to free speech.
Right, and lighting a cigarette, though.
Exercising my freedom to express my opinions,
Yes, but
to
you
criticize the
gave them
government.
an excuse. You gave them
gave
an
them an
excuse
excuse.
to arrest you by lighting the cigarette. So, you know what I mean? So,
This is bizarre.
well, I'm just trying to get to the point here. You know what I mean? Because I got to find out what you said. Now, they also said you were talking about
I said a lot of things.
terrorists.
I said a lot of things.
Well, what is your solution to terrorism?
My solution to
Yes,
terrorism?
what's your solution to terrorism?
Fight terror with terror.
And how do you do that?
Let me explain this with an historical analogy, Doc.
Yes,
Okay?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm
And
listening.
During World War II on the Russian front, when the Nazis would capture a uniformed Russian soldier, he received better treatment than the partisans. Do you know why?
Why?
Because the partisans were smart. The partisans identified with their enemy. They knew they were fighting terrorists dressed up as civilized Germans. And they fought terror with terror. So when they captured a partisan, I mean, it was brutal, Doc. Brutal. They fought terror with terror, which is what we need to do. We can't feel sorry for these people. We can't have a heart for these people. We have to destroy them like a snake.
And who are these people?
The terrorists. The people that want to kill your children.
And what's your solution?
Fight terror with terror.
Yeah, but can you give me some details? I want details.
Destroy the enemy. Liquidate the enemy.
Well, that's not what you were saying at the bar.
We did it in our own country. In 1865, Lincoln burned Atlanta to the ground
Well, I've got
because he
three
needed to
witnesses.
end the war.
I've got 3 witnesses at that bar where you lit the cigarette up and started smoking inside that facility, right? That says you said different
Oh, that was a
things.
great day. Let me tell you,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Okay.
Okay.
Because I exercised my freedom of speech, and some bitch was walking by, saw me smoking, and called the Chapman Mao line. Next thing I know, they're coming in, and they were applauding. My friends were applauding me. And the cop squished the butt out on the bar, put the cuffs on, dragged me away. I mean, it was a great day for freedom, man. I wish I had my Harley.
That's great.
I loved it. All right? It's not about cigarettes, Doc. It's about creating a cash cow for the government. Okay? Because the revenue has disappeared because they went after the tobacco industry. Okay?
Yes.
Now, they have to reallocate the funding. Okay? There'll be a tax on cheeseburgers, tax on suntan lotion, a tax on high cholesterol food, a tax on soda. You know, I mean, they're raping us here.
Did you murder or rape anybody? Because they think you're a terrorist.
No, I did not murder or rape anyone.
No, I'm serious. The guys upstairs
committed
there.
a few misdemeanor crimes in my career.
What is the job of the government, Mike? What is the job of the government? What do you think the job? What, Mike? Let me rephrase the question, Mike. I'm sorry for elevating my vocals here. Okay. What is the job of the government in your mind?
The responsibility of the government.
The way you see it.
The responsibility of the government is to provide safe transportation, to build highways, to ensure national defense and security, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, environmental protection, food and drugs, safe food and water, and most importantly, to protect our rights in the federal courts, to protect our rights as American citizens under the Bill of Rights, under the Constitution of the United States.
Didn't you break the law?
It's all written down, you know.
Didn't you break the law?
Did
Haven't
I
you
break
broken
the
the
law?
law many occasions? Haven't you?
These were misdemeanor crimes. I served my debt to society.
I understand that, Mike. But they don't know that, and I don't know that. And that's why I'm a little nervous about the situation that I just took over. Okay? Do you understand? Because they think you're a
This
terrorist.
can't be happening. You're not
They
a psychiatrist.
You're, well, Mike,
And this is fucking bullshit.
Mike,
This is bullshit.
you've been saying things all
You're
around
trying
this
to
town.
you're trying to get something out of me.
You've been saying
trying to
things
find
all
out
over
something.
this town, and people are concerned
You're
about
looking
you.
for something. I think you know what you're
And
looking
they want to kill you, Mike. They want to kill you. Okay? I have to find out if I can get you out of here in 50 minutes. I'm trying to get you out in 50 minutes. Do you understand? I need to get to the bottom of this record. I need to find out what was said. Okay? Because I've got 6 witnesses that said you said one thing, and you're giving me another. And I know that you were on Haldol, and I know I had to talk to the nurse and manipulate her into doing something unethical. Mike, now let's get to education. What do you know about education?
Education? Education's not the job of the government. It's not their responsibility. They do a shitty job when they try to become involved in education. I mean, it's the responsibility of the parents, the community, to build schools, to procure textbooks. I mean, we don't want the government involved in that aspect of our lives, do we, Doc?
You don't?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
No.
So you don't want government to
No.
participate in education?
I mean, there was a time in America when we had a little faith in people, in teachers, in the school system.
Well, they can't do it for free, Mike. Somebody's got to pay them.
Well, I like to think of the pioneers when they went out west, and they built a town. They built a barber shop, a courthouse, a saloon, and they built a schoolhouse. And they found someone in the town who was willing to teach the children, and they held classes. Simple as that. A building with books and kids and a teacher. What more do we need? Do we need some stiff in Washington deciding how they want to reteach American history and tell us the Indians were not savages until we arrived here from England?
Let's get back to the record. Did you ever steal a car?
I ever steal a car? No! No, I never stole a car in my life.
Okay. Okay, what can you tell me about immigration? What about immigration? What can you tell me about immigration, Mike?
It's time to close the borders. The population of America in 1976 was 200 million. Today, 250 million. Now you do the math. 1976 to 2007. From 200 million to 250 million. We have to draw the line somewhere. We can't keep tearing down trees and building apartment complexes. Not to mention the fact that I work and I have no health care. Okay? I'm an American citizen, 5th generation, and I can't get health care. And someone walks in here with no papers, has kids, and he goes to the hospital, bingo, he's got free health care. He doesn't even belong in here.
What's your solution on
He
terrorism?
came in illegally. Why isn't this Spanish man sitting in here, not me?
I get 30 seconds to get
We should invade Mexico.
I got 30
Invade.
I got 30
Make it the
seconds
51st state.
to get
A satellite of the
you
American Empire.
straight. I got 30 seconds to get you straight, Mike, because I don't know what they're doing. Now, what is your position, and how do you plan on solving terrorism? How do you plan on solving that? Mike, how do you plan on solving terrorism? Mike, how do you plan on solving terrorism? I mean, how would you go about it? I mean, do you have a plan for that? Because you've said a lot of things today.
Fight terror with terror.
Okay, that's your solution. Is that your solution?
What the
Is that your solution?
What the partisans
Is
did.
that your solution?
What the partisans did in the Russian front in World War II.
Is that your solution?
Beat the fucking Nazis at their own game. Scare
That's
the shit
interesting.
out of them. Scare the fucking
All right,
shit
let's
out of
start
them.
there then. Go ahead. Now you elaborate and I'll take notes. Okay,
Well,
Mike,
first of-
I got 30 seconds to get
First
you
of
straight.
all-
I
first
want to
of
get
all-
you out of here. Okay, I have to get you out of here. That's what my job is right now. Okay, I have to get you out of here.
The average American does not comprehend what the war on terrorism is really about. It's a war of two conflicting world ideas.
Mike, do you know where you are?
Islam versus Americanism.
Do you know where you are?
No, I don't. I
Okay.
don't know where I am.
You don't know where you are.
I have no idea.
Okay.
You want to tell me where I am?
I want to know what your solution to terrorism is. You were just elaborating on it. You were just elaborating on it. Give me more.
God, terrorism is a tactic.
Okay.
We're essentially at war with an idea. We're at war with Islam.
Okay.
There's no room. Two objects cannot occupy the same space.
What's your solution? What's your solution? They want to know why you're here. I don't know why you're here. I got you off the Haldol. Okay?
I say we round up every Muslim in this country and drive them out.
And drive him out.
Drive them out.
Okay.
And take the Korean with them.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out why,
It's no
why
different
you're
than
here.
when we were at war with communism.
And this
An
sounds like
uncompromising world idea.
some of the stuff that you were saying. So, okay,
We
what?
defeated fascism.
Yes.
We
What's your
defeated
solution?
Nazism.
What's
We
your
defeated-
solution to immigration?
Invade Mexico. Make it the 51st state.
That's your solution?
Conquest and expansion.
Okay.
We're an empire. It's only natural. Do what the Romans did. Expand. We're marching in to your turf. We're taking your land. We're taking your oil. we're taking your wheat fields, we're taking your bananas, and it's all ours. Because you are now a satellite of the American empire.
Talking about the people.
Good old-fashioned conquest. The other solution is not very promising.
Are you talking about the people?
Would you rather be conquered, or would you rather conquer? Because let me tell you something, Doc. They're conquering us. We're losing the war on all fronts.
No, I'm not here. I'm here to find out one thing.
They're taking over our schools.
Okay.
They're taking over our churches. They're taking over the workplace. They're taking it all.
Okay. How do you want to fix education? Do you want to fix education?
Well, first of all, we need to have a common language. Okay? This is why the Romans declined. They lost their common language. People came from all around. This was a result of their conquest, of course. Assimilating too many people, too many disparate cultures. We have a problem. I have a friend who's an English teacher. Okay? He lives in South Texas. He doesn't speak Spanish. So, he has a problem as the teacher because he can't communicate with his students. And they refuse to learn English. The attitude he deals with when he talks to the parents is, my child doesn't have to learn how to speak English. He speaks Spanish. So he went to the school department. And did they back him up? No. They took the side of the parent.
Can you elaborate more on that?
They told him point blank, this child does not have to learn English.
The language barrier.
He's an English teacher.
The language barrier. Can you elaborate on the
Do you
language
see
barrier?
how preposterous this is, Doc? He's an English teacher.
Oh, I'm the doc, and I'm going to ask the questions, and you're going to answer my
They
questions.
refuse to assimilate.
Because you know what? I want you to elaborate on this education and the barrier, the
Well,
language barrier.
Yeah, I just thought of something, all right? This is how preposterous and ridiculous it is. Have you ever noticed on a school bus, the only person wearing a seatbelt is the driver? We've got a bus full of kids with no seatbelts. Let's start with safety first. Then we can think about algebra trig. What's wrong with that picture? I'm going to put my kid on the school bus if I had a kid. No. Let me talk about my grandmother. My grandmother was an elementary teacher in the 30s, back in the 30s and 40s. And her program, in a nutshell, was welcome to America. Sit, listen, and learn. Now, she had children from 8 different countries, okay? And by hook or by crook, they learned to speak English. They learned the language. And today, they've grown up to be successful doctors, lawyers, psychiatrists, and their kids grew up to become successful. Well, why can't we do that today? You know, this is the program. Get in class and learn.
Okay, what can you tell me about your family, Mike? What can you tell me about your wife?
Susan?
Yeah, let's start there.
Susan was a rebel. She was a free spirit.
Do you have a hard time saying her name?
No. It's not something I like to discuss, but she was a free spirit, and she liked to party. She liked to have a good time. She rode a Harley, I rode a Harley, you know. What we do for fun on the weekend, we take the bikes down to the beach, you know, hang out, maybe get naked, you know, have a few pops. And but she was an intellectual. She was a cultured, college-educated woman who liked to enjoy her freedom as an American.
Well, you're a defiant rebel, aren't you, Mike? Jeez.
You goddamn right I am, Doc. If
Wow.
fucking Ben Franklin were here today, he would join me in my defiance.
That's a wonderful sentiment, it really is.
It's American.
Sure.
Doesn't get any better than that. What do we fuck with this? Want to ruin this? No.
You sure are a defiant rebel, Mikey.
Well, she also owned a comic book store. She ran her own business, and she enjoyed encouraging kids to read. So they'd pick up their favorite issue of Spider-Man, and a week later, they'd read William Faulkner. It's showing the kids that reading is fun. Reading is interesting. Learning is interesting. Back to what we're talking about, education. It's a positive concept.
Do you want to expound more on that? Education?
Teach the kids, the Constitution. Teach the kids what they are endowed with under the Bill of Rights. Kids graduate from high school today in this country, and they have no idea what the Bill of Rights is. That's not good. We're setting ourselves up in the future for a Nazi revolution. You can't keep your freedom if you don't know that you have it. It's easier to give away something when you don't even know that you're entitled to it. So if they don't know their rights, they won't know when their rights are taken away from them.
And then they look back at you with a blank stare.
Right. What's he talking about? 1945? I don't know what happened in 1945. If I ever have a child, I don't want him in a class like that. I want to have a little faith and confidence that the teacher is teaching facts. Does this make me crazy, Doc?
No.
Does this mean I deserve to be treated this way?
Does not make you crazy.
Because I'm making sense?
You do sound like a guy who makes a lot of common sense, Mike.
My 8th grade history teacher was not passing us. If we didn't get out of that class in June, knowing the Bill of Rights, we were not leaving. We were repeating the 8th grade. And you were embarrassed. You didn't want to be the kid that was held back, so you learned the material.
And they call you a defiant rebel.
Yeah, I'm a defiant rebel. Well, Thomas Jefferson was a defiant rebel.
Yes, he was.
Henry Adams was a defiant rebel. Thomas Paine was a defiant rebel. Ben Franklin.
Unbelievable, Mike. You really are a history buff.
Well, you've got to be. You have to be a history buff to retain what we've accomplished.
Here,
How many people on this earth were able to pull off what they did here during the American Revolution? Not many. I mean, the French fucked it up. They did it the wrong way. They're out there chopping everybody's heads off. That wasn't the way to do it. We were able to do it in a sane, rational manner without chopping it. We had to kill a few redcoats, but those fucking British had to go back where they belonged. Get back across the ocean, leave our tea alone. We'll throw it in the water. If we decide to throw the tea in the water, that's our option. I'm getting a little carried away here. This is good for me, though. I need this.
you do.
You're bringing me back to life, Doc. You're bringing me back
You
to
can
life.
thank me for taking you off the Haldol.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, how about that phone call?
I told you, it's in the car. I'm trying to get you out of here in 30 minutes, 50 minutes. I want to get you out of here by midnight, Mike. And the people you can call, do you have friends around here? You told me you're from Providence. You got friends in Providence?
I have contracts. I have porches I agreed to build. And I have not fulfilled my obligation.
How did she die, Mike? How did your wife die? How did she die?
She died in the field.
What field? What field, Mike? Search
She
yourself.
died in the field.
Search yourself.
I don't want to talk about it.
Search yourself,
I
Mike.
do not want to talk about it.
Why did and how did she die?
She died in a field. That's all I want to say.
Mike, you must tell me more. Please. I have to find out why you're here, Mike. And this is the crucial point of
More
it.
about Susan, please.
This is the crucial point. You can unlock what's in your head if you can just go back and find out how she died and why she died.
I want to talk about it. I want to discuss
Does
it.
it have something to do with the field?
She died in a field.
What field? What field, Mike? What field? Come on. You could do it, Mike. Now, weren't you arrested for trespassing in a restricted area on a beach for the pipe and plover?
Oh, July 4th, Moonstone Beach. Do it every year for Susan.
What do you mean?
Well, in homage to her, I go in with a pair of snips and I cut the barbed wire and I sit on the beach and party.
Isn't that a restricted area for the pipe and plover?
Pipe and plover, my ass. No one cares about this fucking bird. I don't care about the fucking bird.
Well, why don't you tell me about it? You're the one that went on the restricted area.
Well, I do this every year on July 4th in homage to Susan. Okay? That's what's important to me.
And that's your wife.
Yeah. She loved that beach.
So don't you think you're using your defiant ways as a rebellion against the reality of what happened to Susan?
I already told you, Doc. I don't want to discuss her anymore. I really don't want to talk about it.
But we must get to the bottom of this, Mike.
I told you she died in a field.
I need that
Did
information.
I say more?
I need that information.
She died in a field protecting her country, serving her country.
Tell me about the field.
She died in a commercial airline, serving her country.
Was she in the military, Mike?
No, she was not.
Okay, let's get back to the beach. What kind of activities go on in this beach?
Well, this was a beach where white heterosexuals would gather, bring a few cases of beer, bring your old lady, drive up on your Harley, and just have a blast. Party, like Americans.
And now it's restricted.
They closed the beach because of the pipe and plover. I mean, there have been millions of species in this world that have come and gone and are extinct. We can't save them all. We should concentrate on saving our own species.
So what can you tell me about the field where Susan died?
She was on flight 93. That's all you need to know. You figure out the rest, okay?
Do you not want to talk about it?
No, I don't. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, if we're going to get you out of here at midnight, which is what I'm trying to do, you're going to have to talk about it.
She died in the field, Doc. Serving her country. With a few other Americans on that flight that day. If not for their unselfish acts, we might not have a Capitol building today.
And did you
Or a
steal a
White
car?
House.
Did you steal a car, Mike?
Will I steal a car? No, I've never stolen a car.
Okay, now tell me about the time you got arrested trying to take money out of the ATM, and it says here that it ate you $20 and you kicked that
day.
living
Yeah, that was
heck
a
out of the
bad
machine.
day. Yeah, well,
I mean, isn't that a little out of order? Don't you think a little out of order?
I'm a rational man, but sometimes when things become so unfair, I get emotional, okay? I don't, I'm in a hurry. I'm going to work, I want a cup of coffee, a sandwich, a pack of smokes.
So what happened?
I had $20 to my name. $20. I was waiting to get paid on this big job I was doing. Okay?
Right, okay.
So, I got my truck, I run into the store, and I'm in a hurry, and all the lines are full, all right? So this big freaking beast, all right, this manager's assistant, grabs me and says, how about if you try the self-check machine? We've got a new thing here, it's a self-check machine. I said, what's that? I want a human being serving me. I just wait in line. No, come over here. She grabs me, puts her hands on me, forces me to use this computerized machine. All right, fine. All right, I'll do whatever you want, lady. I just got to get out of here. I'm working today. So I put my $20 in the machine. Nothing happens. It eats my bill.
It eats your bill.
Chews my bill up, and I can't get it out. So naturally, I was a little upset. So I said, I'd like to talk to the manager, please. Can I have my money back? Can I have my money back, please? I'm in a hurry here. Sorry, sir. We can't give you your money back. Can't give me my money back. It's my money. You're running a store. Could you pay me? They refused to pay me because it was a privately owned machine and it was subcontracted out to the Stop and Shop, and I had to wait till tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, we'll give you your $20. Well, I wanted my money now. I mean, I'm starving. I haven't had breakfast. You know, I want a cup of coffee and a sandwich. So I go out to my truck, and I grab my sledgehammer, and I come back, and I smash this machine to bits. I mean, I was on the center stage, dog. I destroyed the fuck.
Are you serious?
Yeah, serious. Very
That's
serious.
how it went down?
He arrested me. But I paid for the machine.
Don't you think that that's a little out of order?
Well, sometimes somebody has to step up to the plate and be a hero.
Well, what about Susan? What can you tell me about Susan? What happened to Susan?
She died in the field.
Well, we have to go over this.
Well, Susan liked this beach. It was one of her favorite beaches. Back then, they didn't have this law in effect restricting us. So we'd hang out at this beach. So this is why I go there. You know, I think about her and how she would enjoy hanging out on this beach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just being free, being a free spirit. And they arrested me.
You loved her.
They
didn't
arrested me. They
You
caught
loved
me
her.
on the beach. And
You loved her because you loved her. You went on the beach because you loved her.
This time.
All right, what was it about her that you loved so much?
She was a free spirit.
Well, there has to be more to it than that, Mike. How'd you meet?
We met at a comic book convention.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know this. You've mentioned this. How did she die?
She died in a field. That's all I want to say.
Are you gonna have to tell me more than that if we're gonna get you out of here?
She died in a field.
We're gonna have to tell you. You're gonna have to tell me more than that.
She died in a field. 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 Okay? Happy now?
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm real happy.
Tell me more about this beach.
Well, they want you to believe that it's about this bird, this pipe and plover. Did anybody ever ask the pipe and plover his opinion? What does he feel? What does he think? If you were a bird, okay, where would you rather hang out? On the beach with a bunch of friendly people, having a good time? You might throw you a few scraps of bread, or would you rather be on the other beach with a bunch of hungry cats that want to eat you? Where would you want to hang out? Those birds loved us. What it's really about, Doc, is we were white heterosexuals having a gathering. They resented us gathering as white heterosexuals. They wanted us off that beach. Who's really behind it? Some liberals, fucking faggots from Massachusetts.
Are you a
Would be my guess.
homophobic racist?
Somebody probably with the last name Kennedy. Am I a homophobic racist? This makes me a homophobic racist because my friends and our girlfriends want to hang out with our bikes and drink beer on a beach with a fucking pipe and cloven.
I just asked a question.
I think the bird liked us.
I just asked you a question, that's all. I wasn't accusing you of anything.
But it doesn't make me a homophobic racist, okay?
I didn't
Because
say you were.
I don't give a shit who you shack up with, alright? Who you want to fuck, that's your business. That's part of being an American. I don't care who you go home with, alright? You want to go home with Roy or Rhonda, that's fine with me, because I don't really give a shit, because I know who I'm going home with, okay?
I just asked you a
And as
question.
far as the color of your skin, alright, I take people one at a time, based on their character.
I asked you a question, that's all, Mike. I wasn't accusing you of anything.
This is the same mentality that resents white males going to the golf course. You know, guy works all week, okay, for his family and wants to have one day to get together with his white heterosexual male friends at a country club. No, you can't do that. You can't do that anymore, all right? You gotta let the faggot in, all right? Let him in.
Are you a homophobic
No,
racist?
I'm not. But if we have a select group, an elite, they resent our elitism. It's hypocrisy, Doc. That's what it is.
It
all
means
right?
that much to you?
They can be elitists, but we can't be elitists, okay? This is a private club. okay? And you're not allowed to gather and select and choose who you want to hang out with. They have to decide who's allowed in that club. We just want to play golf and drink a few beers. That's what it comes down to, freedom of choice. That's what they want to take away. Your freedom to choose who you want to have for a friend, where you want to go, how many cars you can park in the parking lot. And not only that, they're taking away the bird's right to choose. Maybe he likes to hang out with us. Okay, you gotta get me out of here, Doc. Please. I'm losing my ability to maintain an intellectual conversation with you, Doc, because I want to make a phone call. And you promised me a phone call.
I'm gonna have to finish my evaluation first. Okay?
All right, what else do you want to know? What else do you want to ask?
I want to
Come
know
on.
why you choose to rebel in this way, in this manner.
This is me. This is how I've always been. This is the personality profile starts when I was a little child. Okay? I just do things my way.
Okay. I understand. I have to get you out of here by midnight. Midnight.
You're not going to get me out of here by
Yes,
midnight,
I'll get you
Doc.
out of here at
You're not
midnight.
going to get me out of here.
I made you a promise. I'm going to get my
You
cell
want to
phone
cure
out of the
me. You
car.
don't want to cure me.
I'll try.
You know what? You're not only are you a puppet for the government,
I'm not a puppet
you're
for the
a
government.
puppet for the pharmaceutical industry. Because
I am.
you want to give me more drugs.
I am.
I mean, what do they want to put me on? Prozac?
Is it me? I am?
Yeah.
How am
That's
I?
what you do. You keep people sick so they can sell drugs.
How am I doing it, though? You said me.
You're a witch doctor.
I'm with the
You're
hospital.
a modern-day witch doctor.
I'm not with the feds.
Stirring up potions in a vat.
I'm not with
Telling
the feds.
people they need to be cured when
I'm
what they
not
really
with
need
the
are
feds.
traditional values.
I'm not with the feds. I'm with the hospital.
If you found one moral person in this country, we wouldn't need doctors like you.
I'm with the
okay?
hospital.
You know, yes, I am a rebel, but I'm also a very spiritual person. I grew up in a family where we went to church. We respected the Ten Commandments. We respected God. And we had morals and values and ethics. And did you take a Hippocratic oath?
I didn't.
Did you take a Hippocratic?
I didn't bypass my ethical obligations.
Did you take a Hippocratic oath? That was the question.
I didn't bypass my ethical obligations to my clients. Okay, I got you off the Haldol when you were in a zombie state. Okay, I did that for you. Now I'm trying to at least create some space and time so I can get you out of here.
You shouldn't have even agreed to this. You should have been down at the courthouse.
Agree to it.
You should have been in the lawyer's office.
I took action, Mike.
You should have called the American Civil Liberties Union or the Supreme Court.
So it's my fault now.
You're an accomplice. You've agreed to this.
So now it's my fault.
Fiasco! That's what this is. This is a fucking sham, a fiasco.
So it's my fault.
No, it's not your fault, but you're an accessory.
Okay, I got
And
you
you
off
tell
the
me
meds.
you want to help me? And you keep going on with this file, with these questions? What are you trying to find out?
I'm trying to find out why you're here. I don't know why you're here.
I don't know why I'm here either.
Okay, that's why I'm going through the record. Because I have to find out why you're here.
I don't know what's in that record. You've read it. You know more than I do about what's in that file. So why don't you tell me?
Well, it says here that you were arrested for breaking and entering, trespassing on government property
Yes,
of
in this
a
case.
protected bird,
Yes,
the
and this
pipe and
case
clover.
was disposed
Now tell me
of
about
in
this.
a district
I need
court.
to know why you do this and why you are in a state of depression over your wife's death.
I'm
You
not
will not go
depressed.
through with this.
I'm not depressed. You're telling me I'm depressed. I didn't say I was depressed.
Well, you're in a mental hospital, Mike. You're in the
This isn't a
warehouse
mental
of a
hospital.
military basement.
Fuck you. All right.
They have you in the
Fuck
HMI.
your mother, alright? Because
I'm telling you.
fuck your mother. This isn't a fucking hospital, alright? This isn't even a fucking legitimate prison, for Christ's sake. This is a fucking warehouse. You think I'm stupid? I might have been born in the morning, but I wasn't born yesterday morning. This is a fucking monkey suit, and you're the zookeeper. I want out of here now, and I want to talk to a lawyer, and I want to talk to the Civil Liberties Union. I'm going to take this shit down, all right? You let me out of here, I'm going to take this shit down. One notch at a time, even if I have to go to the Supreme Court. I've been violating in ways that the civil rights marchers in the 50s weren't violated to this extent. At least when they arrested Martin Luther King, he was given a court date and he was arraigned. Have I had an arraignment? Have I had a formal arraignment? No. Not even one fucking stinking phone call. Fuck your mother.
Okay, you know.
Isn't that my book?
This was found on your personal belongings and that you are incarcerated. Okay?
Yeah, that's my book.
Why don't you elaborate on it?
Well, it's the Constitution of the United States.
Okay.
I keep it with me at all times.
Well, then let's start there.
Well, Congress cannot pass any law making any religion the religion of the United States, or take away the freedom to worship as one pleases. Congress cannot take away or restrict freedom of speech or freedom of the press. Citizens may protect themselves against damaging insults spoken or written about them by civil lawsuits, and no one may advocate the overthrow of the government by war. Which means we can criticize the government all we want, but when we pick up arms and try to overthrow the government by force, and you're familiar with this shit, right? You went to Harvard? But see, what the average American really cares about is taking care of their family. People want health care. And they want to know that grandma is going to be taken care of when she gets sick and that she dies comfortably, and they don't have to worry about an itemized list of hospital costs that are going to put them in the poorhouse. Or if you say you have a kid and God forbid he gets cancer, you want to know that you're going to be able to take care of him. This is the kind of stuff that people care about. Health care. 40 million Americans don't have it. And sometimes I think about it and I think, $50 a month. If everyone contributed $50 a month, that comes out to $1.60 a day per person. What's that? The price of a 2-liter bottle of Coke? $1.60 a day. Everyone should have it. Why don't they have it? It's because of the special interest groups, Doc, the lobbyists. They've come between the people and the machinery of the government to prevent this from happening. They're raping and plundering us. I mean, you're a psychiatrist. What do? Cure people or keep them sick? To support the pharmaceutical business, the pharmaceutical industry. They come out with a new drug every week.
People don't always tell you what they're thinking. They just see to it that you don't succeed in life, Mike.
This is true. For their protection and for purposes of having a well-trained militia, the people of the state may keep and bear arms, but the federal government or the state governments may pass laws against owning certain weapons in the way others may be used. Now, what does that tell us?
I don't know, but it tells me that you have passion on the subject.
We need to know this stuff. We need our children to know this stuff. We need our grandchildren to know this stuff.
Okay, do you have any solutions on why and how we can accomplish this, Mike? Because that's what you've been claiming all around town. That you have the answers. That you have the solutions. What are they?
Everything contained within this book. It's already there. And this is the foreknowledge and the foresight, the wisdom that these men had because they thought ahead. Well, what if this contingency develops? How can we balance this out so that the government does not become infiltrated or overthrown by selfish individuals who serve their own interests at the expense of the greater good of the many? That's what it's about. I mean, the individual has rights, but only to a certain extent. I mean, we don't pamper or spoil one individual at the expense of the entire society.
And we're not doing that yet?
We're doing it. We're doing it. You can see it all around me.
What are we doing?
We're making people think that the purpose of living in a free country is to become rich and spoiled and to squander our resources and to sell this country to aliens, to sell out. There are people to have 1 year of life as a rich, famous celebrity would sell everyone else down the fucking sewer.
Well, then it works.
Just to have their American dream.
Well, then it works.
Their idea of the American
Well,
dream.
their idea
which is a
is-
selfish vision.
Well, their idea is to keep you down, and it's working. Okay? So you can continue to read the Constitution and be passionate about that, because you are. But know this, that the reason you are sitting in this cell is because those people, the federal government, don't want you to succeed.
And you know what I say to them? The Sixth Amendment. When prosecuted for a crime, an accused person has these rights. 1, a right to a speedy trial as soon as possible. In public, which means in front of the people. In public, a public trial. Right to an impartial jury selected from the state and judicial district where the crime was committed. Right to hear charges made against him.
Are we talking about...
The right to hear charges made against him. I have not had this right.
Are
The
you
right
talking about...
to hear witnesses against him, the right to have witnesses in his
Are
favor
you still talking to me?
by means of his subpoena.
Are you still
I
talking
haven't
to
seen
me?
any legal
Are you
documents.
still
I've
talking to
seen
me?
not one example
Are you still
of
talking to me?
proper legal procedure.
Are you still
in this
talking to me?
case.
Are you still talking to me?
Excuse me, Doc, one moment.
Okay,
The right to have assistance of counsel.
okay.
Where is my right to assistance of counsel?
I don't know.
And
Are
they
you,
were
are
so
you
wise.
talking to me?
They were so wise
Are you talking
in
to me?
their extremely spectacular vision of the future that even if he is unable to pay a lawyer, the court must provide one.
Mike, do you think you're telling me something I don't already know? Okay? You think you're telling me something I don't already know?
Yeah, I just want to hear that you tell me that you're doing something about it.
How am I going to do it? I'm a psychologist, Mike. I'm here to help you. Okay, like I said before, I mean, you were in a state that was a zombie state. You were completely catatonic. I got you off the meds. Let's remember this.
Okay, so I'm fine now. I want a lawyer. Okay, I'm okay.
Okay, Mike, I've said this repeatedly to you, that I am going to get you out of here. Okay? I'm going to get you out of here. But the Constitution of the United States, okay, is not something that you need to educate me on. Okay? You want to change the world, go ahead and give it a shot. But you're not going to do it by smoking cigarettes in places that are banning cigarette smoking. Okay? Because that's what you're doing. You're ranting and raving about immigration, okay, education, you know, and that's the freedom of speech, right? We know it, but they're trying to keep you down, Mike. Okay? I already told you. People don't always tell you what they think. They just see to it that you do not succeed in life. Okay?
If Susan were here today, she would want me to rant and rave.
Okay.
She would want me to
I
make
know.
a public spectacle of myself.
All right.
Because if we don't make a public spectacle of these issues,
Very good.
how is the public to know?
Isn't that what I've been trying to tell you for this whole session? Isn't that what I've been trying to tell you? No? Yes?
I can just picture her right now.
Well,
If she
why
was,
don't you
if she
tell
was
me-
sitting beside me right now, she would tell you
Well, why don't you tell me about
that if
what
we
happened?
choose to rant and rave, well, so be it.
Okay. Now, how do you see that spirit, Susan's spirit? Is she within you? Is
She's with me every minute.
She is? Her heart beats inside of
Her
you?
soul, her heart, her mind. It's with me every minute.
Okay, so you don't have
Sometimes
to,
it's
you don't
almost-
have to
almost
go
as-
around reading the Constitution of the United States
Yeah.
anymore, Mike.
No, I take that with me
I-
everywhere I go.
I
Can
give
have
you a
that
lot
back?
of credit, but you are suffering from very deep, deep depression upon the death of your wife.
I'm not
And
depressed.
I understand
Fucking tell me what I'm
that
feeling.
this symbolizes something to you within her. But you must deal with these things and channel
I'm
your
not
anger.
I'm not depressed. Don't tell me what I'm feeling. I'll tell you what I'm feeling, okay? I'm not depressed.
Okay, Mike, well, you're not going to accomplish much here if you can sit here and...
I have the anxiety which would be
Reverberate.
expected under these circumstances from any normal human being. If anything, I've been able to compose myself a little more so than the average human being would under these
Well, I have to sign off.
extenuating
I
circumstances.
have to sign off on your release, Mike, and I'm not going to release you. Okay? Till we get to the bottom of this.
Well,
Okay? Why are you here,
you
Mike?
didn't get to the bottom of what you
Why
were
are you
what you really
here?
were here for, did you?
Why are you here?
You tell me that, Doc. You tell me that. You tell me why I'm in
You tell me about Code 89.
here. Code 89.
Yeah.
It proves that there's a conspiracy going on here, and you're an accessory to the... That's Army shit, Doc.
Are you talking to me?
You weren't in the Army, were you? Did you serve in the United States Army? Code 89? You're asking me about Code 89?
I'm not being paranoid, Mike. I just want to know what you know about Code 89. I really need to know.
I never said you were paranoid, Doc, did I? Did I?
I'm not
I never
being
implied you were
paranoid.
paranoid.
I'm not.
You said that. You said that.
I need to know.
You said you're not being paranoid. You must be paranoid.
Mike, I need to know that information. I need to know what you know about Code 89.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The nurse has been spouting all over this place, the federal government building, that you have been ranting and raving about Code 89 for 4 weeks. You've been here for 6 weeks. I told you you were here for 3 weeks because I want you to calm down. You have to get out of this. The Haldol, is it working? Are you out of it? Mike, you have to find yourself. Tell me about Code 89. Maybe it'll help.
Code 89 is classified Army shit.
I know it's classified.
I haven't heard anybody mention Code 89 since the Gulf War.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay?
You want to know what I know about Code 89.
I'm not being paranoid, Mike.
You know
It's
about...
not
you know
paranoia
about...
when it's really happening, sir. Okay? You need to regroup and get a hold of
You know,
yourself.
you keep saying you're not paranoid, but I didn't ask you if you were paranoid.
Okay, Mike. I know this has been a long process, okay, but I need you to expound on exactly what happened to your wife that day in the field.
Susan died in the field, Pennsylvania, protecting her country.
Okay, carry on with that
A
one.
few other extraordinary Americans who served their country very heroically, I might add, from 32,000 feet on a day that will live in infamy. Need I say more?
And her
Put
heart,
it together, Doc. Put it
and
together.
her heart beats with yours?
Put it together.
And her heart beats
Think
with
about it.
yours.
Think
And,
about it.
and her heart beats with yours.
Flight 93. Does it
Yeah,
ring a
I know
bell?
about
Flight
it. Yeah.
93.
I know about Flight 93. Is that how she died? Mike,
Yes.
you gonna help me out here so we can get you out of here?
I've said enough. You should be able to put it together.
Well, what color hair did she have?
Blonde.
It's interesting. Where's she from?
Miami, Florida.
And what? You want to make sure that she didn't die for nothing? Mike?
I think about her every day, Doc.
And her heart beats in yours.
She's with me every minute.
Good. That's good, Mike, because you're going to need that. That's called love, Mike. You're good. You're in good shape here. I got a sinus problem. I don't smell
No.
that.
Smell it. You smell that.
I told you I have a sinus problem. I can't smell anything.
I know that smell. It's from the Gulf War. That's gas. It's poison gas, Doc. Doc, get down on the floor, Doc. These fuckers are gassing us.
Well, I recorded this. You're dead, motherfucker. We're gonna find you. You hear me? You're dead. What the fuck is that?
I'm one of the people that found this tape, and I'm trying to get some information, and I've been doing some research, and I'm just a guy that just recently found this tape, and I'm trying to do some research on it, and I see this gal that's over here in the park. I've been seeing her for the last couple of days, and I'm trying to find out some information, and she's got a psych ward t-shirt on, so maybe I can get some information from her. Let me see. Hi. Can I ask you a couple of questions?
The camera.
I'm just trying to get some information about what's going on. I saw you see that psych ward shirt there, and
My best friend just died in a car accident last week. I don't think I want to talk about anything right now.
Oh my God! What did she do for a living?
She worked in a psych ward with me.
Oh my God! I found this disturbing tape, and it's really very, very
Were you from Fox News? You one of those talking head shows?
No, I swear, I'm not from Fox News. I'm not from any talking head show. I'm just a guy that's trying to get information, and it's really very, very disturbing. And what I found and what I saw on this tape here, and now I find out your best friend. What did you know anything what went on in this hospital?
What makes you think it had anything to do with the hospital?
I don't know.
She was really young. There's no reason why it had to happen like that, all right? I mean, I tried to ask the doctor what happened, why she would leave and not come into work. I can't get a hold of him. Nobody knows where he went. It's not like her to just...
That's not Dr. Dyers, would it be, any chance?
Where are you getting all these questions from?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to, I don't even know if this is the hospital. I'm just trying to get information, Do you know anything about this thing called Code 89?
Look, this is a private hospital. It's not like regular hospitals. And if you know what's good for you, you're going to leave all these questions alone. And whatever kind of video you found, you're going to get rid of it. Because I value my life, and you really should try to value yours too. You seem like a nice guy, but I'm not having anything else to do with this.
My God. She's frightened to death. I gotta tell the American people about this.